You have been lied to your entire life. You were told that the path to safety is to work hard, earn money, and put it in the bank. You were told that saving is a virtue. But in a modern economy, saving is not safety. Saving is a slow, silent mathematical suicide. If your strategy is to hoard cash, you are planning to lose. The wealthy do not save money. They use money. There is a fundamental psychological difference between storing energy and deploying energy. Today, we are dismantling the saver's mindset. We are going to explore why your brain craves the safety of a savings account and why that craving is keeping you broke. This is not about being reckless. It is about understanding the mechanics of wealth. Welcome to the Wealth Mindset Hacks. Let's start with the invisible enemy, inflation. Most people view inflation as a nuisance, the price of milk going up. It is not a nuisance. It is theft. When you save money in a fiat currency system, you are holding an asset that is guaranteed to bleed value. You are storing ice cubes in a warm room. Your brain ignores this because of money illusion. You see the number on the screen stay the same. 10,000 pounds is still 10,000 pounds. But the power of that money is vanishing. If you work for money and then park that money in a savings account, you are effectively working for free for a portion of your year. The system is designed to punish the hoarder. Yet, despite the math, you still save. You prioritize the number over the value. Why? Because of a deep-seated behavioral flaw. We have been conditioned to view money as a store of value. Historically, with gold or silver, it was. Today, money is a medium of exchange. It is meant to move. If you stop the movement, the system collapses. Your personal economy collapses. This brings us to the first major retention interrupt. And this is where most people completely misjudge their financial strategy. They think saving is the opposite of spending. It isn't. Saving is just delayed spending on a depreciating asset. The uncomfortable reality is that saving is often an act of fear, not prudence. It is the financial equivalent of hiding under the bed. You hoard cash because you do not trust your ability to generate more. You are operating from a scarcity mindset. You believe the pie is fixed, so you must grab your slice and hold on tight. This mindset is loss aversion. Psychologically, the pain of losing 1,000 pounds in an investment feels twice as bad as the pleasure of gaining 1,000 pounds. So you choose the guaranteed loss of inflation over the potential gain of investment. You choose a slow death over a fighting chance. Saving feels safe because the principle remains. But in the world of wealth, safety is an illusion. The only real safety is cash flow. Savers are obsessed with the pile. Wealth builders are obsessed with the stream. A pile can be depleted. A stream replenishes itself. By focusing on saving, you are training your brain to protect what you have, rather than expanding what you are. But that's only half the story. The real tragedy isn't just that your money is losing value, it's that your money is asleep. Let's talk about the velocity of money. This is the speed at which money changes hands. High velocity creates wealth. Zero velocity creates stagnation. When you put money in a traditional savings account, the bank takes your money and lends it to someone else at a higher rate. The bank does not save your money. The bank circulates your money. They understand that money must work. You are the only one letting it sit idle. The psychological shift you need is to stop viewing money as a thing to be collected and start viewing it as an employee to be deployed. Every dollar you save is an employee you have sent on vacation. Every dollar you invest is an employee working overtime. But the brain resists this. The brain craves liquidity. What if I need it? What if there is an emergency? An emergency fund is necessary. That is insurance, not investment. But anything beyond 3 to 6 months of expenses is not safety. It is fear disguised as prudence. Excessive saving signals to your subconscious that you do not expect to earn money in the future. You are preparing for a drought. And because the brain is a goal-seeking mechanism, if you prepare for a drought, you will likely find one. You will manifest scarcity because you are focused on preservation, not production. Wealthy minds focus on production. How can I produce more value? Poor minds focus on retention. How can I keep what little I have? This is the endowment effect. We value what we own more than what we could gain. It keeps us trapped in mediocre financial positions. To break this, you must adopt the investor's identity. An investor knows that cash is trash. Cash is a hot potato. You get rid of it to buy assets. Assets, stocks, real estate, businesses, skills are living things. They grow. They produce offspring, dividends, rent. Cash is dead matter. When you save, you are betting on the currency. When you invest, you are betting on human ingenuity and productivity. Which is a safer bet? A government-printed piece of paper that they can print trillions of? Or the collective productivity of the world's best companies? The paradox is that saving is risky and investing, when done broadly, is safe. The definitions have been flipped. This requires a rewiring of your dopamine pathways. You need to get a dopamine hit from deploying money, not seeing a high number in a bank app. Learn to feel broke. The wealthy often have very little cash. Their net worth is high, but their liquidity is low because it is all working. Be cash poor and asset rich. Do not be cash rich and asset poor. Reality check. If you have £50,000 in a savings account earning 1% and inflation is 5%, you are paying the bank £2,000 a year to hold your money. You aren't saving. You are subscribing to a wealth destruction service. Most people sense this. You feel the squeeze at the grocery store. You know your savings aren't keeping up. But you are paralyzed by the complexity of investing. Complexity is the excuse the mind uses to stay in the comfort zone. It's too hard is code for I'm scared to lose. You must confront the fact that your inaction is a decision. Doing nothing with your money is an active decision to lose wealth. So, what is the practical shift? Stop saving. Start circulating. Step 1. Cap your savings. Pick a number for 3 to 6 months of expenses. Every penny above that number must be evicted from the account. Step 2. Buy assets, not liabilities. If you don't know stocks, buy broad market funds. If you don't trust the market, buy skills that increase your earning power. Investing in yourself is the ultimate anti-inflation hedge. No government can devalue your ability to solve problems. Step 3. Shift your timeline. Savers think in days and months. Wealth builders think in decades. Volatility is the price you pay for growth. Stability is the price you pay for stagnation. Pick your pain. The era of saving your way to wealth is over. It died when we left the gold standard. Adapt or decline. Don't let your fear of losing money keep you from making money. Your savings account is not a safety net, it's a leash. Cut it. You're ready to build a wealth mindset. Subscribe. We don't do comfortable lies here, we do profitable truths. Until next time, remember, money is like blood. It has to flow to keep you alive. Stop the clot.